What's up, YouTube? It's Matt again, Free Forex Basics channel, and I thought I'd do something a little bit different for this video. I have tons of videos to follow. I have tons of things to show you guys when it comes to Forex. Um, so what I thought I'd do in this video is I thought I'm going to, as you all know, I said I would be transparent. I am transparent. There you can see my laptop screen. I think we should run through very quickly the videos that I've posted so long. My intro video, which you guys can watch, but we're going to quickly run through 1, 2, 3, 4 videos that I've done. I'm going to explain things in simpler terms and very quickly, just to give you guys a bit more insight if you didn't understand anything. So we're quickly going to run through each video. So in video number 1, it was the introduction to the tools you'll need when you decide to actually start trading. So basically, let's do a small rundown of what I'm going to show you. Okay, so on video 1 we spoke about risk management, brokers, MetaTrader 5, TradingView, Magic Keys, new sites, trading plan, mentors and groups, and simulation software. Guys, I'm going to run through it very quickly so we can get through this video, and just to give you guys a little bit more insight, just in case you've lost that edge and you haven't rewatched the videos. It's always fantastic to watch videos over and over again. You learn a lot more. You learn those little golden nuggets. So the first thing is risk management. Guys, when you learn to manage risk in trading, you will become successful in trading. When it comes to brokers, when we talk about brokers is a company that you decide to use to hold your valuable money, and you will trade within that broker. And when you make profits, you can withdraw from that broker. That broker will then pay you out into your bank account, into your crypto, whatever it is that you use. I use straight money, which goes straight into my bank account. MetaTrader 5. MetaTrader 5 is the actual platform on your computer that you use to execute trades and to buy and sell, and that's the software that you use to actually trade. Everybody uses it. You do have MetaTrader 4, old school. MetaTrader 5, awesome. TradingView. TradingView is basically, it's a website that has all the pairs that you can think of, but it's got all the pairs. So say you're focusing on one pair, you can go into that currency pair and you can check out the market, and you can see movements, and you can see 5 minutes, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily candles, weekly candles. You can actually see how the market's flowing, and you can draw on those on TradingView to anticipate what's going on and how you're going to do it, and that's how you basically draw up your plan for the day when you're going to execute a trade. The next thing we have is Magic Keys. Magic Keys, I'm going to have a couple of videos on Magic Keys. Magic Keys is an amazing device. I have it in my office. It's on the bottom right hand side of the screen here, but I actually have the physical unit. Apparently they're bringing out a new version, which I'm feeling FOMO. Feel like I'm missing out, because apparently it's sleeker and better, but it's cool. I got the old school one. It works for me. It works. It's fantastic. Magic Keys is what you need to actually trade. It's so cool. It helps you in so many facets you'll never believe. Then we spoke about news sites. Now, websites that have news based around Forex, guys, that is amazing. I will show you all that stuff. You really need to be in tune with the news and what's going on around you. The next thing is trading plan. You have to have a trading plan. If you don't have a trading plan, it's like when you wake up in the morning, what are you doing? You have a plan, right? You have a plan. You're going to get up, you're going to brush your teeth, you're going to have a shower, you're going to get dressed, you're going to go through, you're going to have some coffee, you're going to take your vitamins, and you're off to work. It's a plan. It's a plan that you execute on every day. You do it over and over again and eventually it becomes second nature. Same thing applies with trading. You need a trading plan, because if you stick to your trading plan, you'll make money. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah. The next thing we speak about mentors and groups. Guys, I'm not here to tell you who to use, what to do. All I'm saying that for now, you don't have to worry about mentors or groups. You need to watch all these videos, because later on I will give out the information of who I use, why I use them, what they do for me, and everything like that. This YouTube channel has no association with them. I have been given the right to use logos, etc. But you know what? They're really cool guys. They like helping the community. I want to help the community. So I will tell you who I use later on when you've learned more and whether you want to go forward with this, because you don't just want to jump the gun, go straight to a mentor and you don't actually know anything about Forex. You got to have some sort of knowledge, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to teach you. The next thing, simulation software. Again, you don't need this now, but I tell you what, later on you're going to want simulation software. You're going to do it once or twice a week. You're going to use this thing. It costs barely anything. It's a once-off payment, and simulation software is amazing because it's like a real time, and you get to execute on your risk management and your trading plan, and you do it all in a live simulation. It's fantastic, guys. So that's what this video number 1 was about, and we're gonna move on out. If I can exit this very quickly. Alright, the next video that we spoke about was things to avoid. Okay, so let's run through things to avoid. This was a nice short video, so let's have a bit of a discussion on this. Alright, so we spoke about Instagram, social media fakes, course selling accounts and websites, auto trading, which is bot trading, and the people who try and sell you these courses that where you don't have to lift a finger and you're just going to make all this money. Come on guys, we've spoken about this, and the fact that Forex is not a get rich quick industry. So I've skimmed through this with you. So remember what I said about Instagram and social media fakes. I used the words fakes. It was a very strong word to use, and I have no disrespect for anybody whatsoever. But what I did speak about is that when you're going through this, when you learn trading and when you're first starting out and you're watching these guys on social media make millions of dollars and all this money buying Lambos and Ferraris and big houses, you kind of feel pressured in your trading to need to be at that level. But what you guys need to understand, that if you pressure yourself into this kind of situation, you'll over risk on your account and you'll over leverage, and you'll be taking big trades that you shouldn't be taking, and you'll lose. And when you lose, you'll become very despondent, and you'll get upset and you'll want to give up. And this is why 90% of the people fail out there, is because they just want to be straight away like these guys. But guys, it takes time. So when I say about avoiding, I mean that you need to stay away from this kind of stuff. You need to focus on you. You focus on yourself, your trading, and your consistency, and eventually one day you'll get to the level where you need to be. And that's basically what this video was about. It's just saying to you guys, you need to just keep your focus and not just jump into anyone selling courses or any websites that are offering you things that are not realistic. Trading is about you. It's your sacrifice. It's up to you to make the money. I promise you, these guys are not going to go out there and sell you something and make sure that you make money. It's not their jobs to do so. Their job is just to guide you a bit, and then it's up to you. But you want to live up to their standards, and that's how you end up failing. Alright, so that was that second video we did. The next video we did was about what is Forex. Okay, this was a bit of a boring video, I must admit. Um, I was bored even. But the thing is that you kind of need to know what is Forex. And I'm going to skim through it again. Largest financial market in the world. Guys, Forex is the biggest financial market in the world. That's what you need to know. You need to know that the foreign exchange is the biggest financial market in the world. It's bigger than the stock exchange, any stock exchange, all of them put together. It's much bigger than that. I told you about where exchange rates. An exchange rate is so simple. In America, you have $1 and it's a US dollar. In Britain, you've got the British pound. One British pound is not equivalent to $1. That's not how it works. You can't go from America with your $1 to Britain and think that it's £1. There's an exchange rate. So say for instance, as an example, the $1 is equivalent to 1.40 British pounds. It means that your $1 in America is valued at $1.40 in pounds. So if you had to exchange your $1 for pounds, you would get £1.40. That is exchange rate. It's pretty simple when you put it like that, right? So this was a little bit boring, but it's just, you do need to know these things. You need to know about the flow and currency exchanges and different countries using the different things, as well as the fact that the volume, the daily volume, which I taught you about, Forex market 200 times bigger than the stock exchange. We discussed this. $6.6 trillion market. That's what the foreign FX is. And guys, the trading volume, the overall trading volume, or around 200 to 300 billion, maybe less, which is us. We trade, when you trade during the day, just us as retail traders, we form 200 to 300 billion of that 6.6 trillion. Guys, everyone can get a slice of that. So you see, the Forex market's definitely huge. I skimmed through this. I told you guys that Forex is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. That doesn't mean that you trade 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. We will show you in other videos to come the best times to trade and why we should trade them. Okay, and that was the end of that video, putting it in short. And who trades the Forex market? Let's jump into that. On my previous videos, we don't really have to begin the slide, but we can go for it. So who trades the Forex markets? Super banks, large commercial companies, governments and central banks, and retail traders, being us. Now, to put it in short, let's see if we can shorten it down. Your super banks are your big, what they call flow monsters, the people that actually move the markets, like Citibank, JP Morgan, UBS, Barclays, Deutsche Bank, Goldman Sachs, HSBC, and the Bank of America. You know, guys, people like this, super banks, they really do determine the exchange rates. But we speculate, observe, and jump in. Large commercial companies, we discussed the large commercial companies like Apple buying its parts from Japan. There's an exchange rate and currency, because the US is US dollars and Japan is the Japanese yen. So there's an exchange rate. So large companies also dabble in the market, obviously. Governments and central banks, European Central Bank, Bank of England. Bank of England, like explained in the other video, definitely move the market, and the Federal Reserve. So sometimes, when I was looking through this, if it's something I definitely know, when you look at the news sites heading into the day, and when someone, because of I only trade certain pairs that affect, that's to do with England and etc. When I see BOE and there's a speech, Bank of England, BOE, you you kind of have to keep that in the back of your mind. When are they speaking? How's the market doing? What's the consensus? Because they 100% move the market, guys. So that is why these are the types of things you have to learn. And then finally, we spoke about retail traders being us. We, the retail traders, we discussed that you have some retail traders, they've got lots of money and they play with lots of money in the markets. You can play with $100. You can play with $100 million. At the end of the day, when it comes to the retail traders, it just depends on what the guys want to trade, how much they're willing to trade with. Some guys have $1 million, some guys have 100 million, some guys have $100. So that would be us, the retail traders. And what we discussed in this was basically that they say that we speculate where price is going. I don't believe we speculate where price is going. I believe that we study currencies. We study a currency pair, and we expect price to go to certain levels. We anticipate the price to go to levels. We anticipate movement. Why do we do this? You don't just pull it out of thin air. You anticipate certain moves at certain times of the day, because it's something you've seen over and over again when price moves to certain levels. It's that easy. It's that amazing. And that the only thing is that takes patience, time, and dedication. And that was the part of retail traders being us. So, sorry about that, guys. That's pretty much it for now. I've run through 4 videos, and this would be the 5th video, just to bring you guys up to speed about as to where we are. Go watch my intro video if you haven't already. I suppose subscribe to my channel if you want, purely on the basis of so that you can see each video that comes out. You can watch that video and learn a little bit more every few days when I bring the videos out. We'll be doing a few more videos like this as well. Alright, peace out guys. See you soon.